everyone, let's talk about books. Like Anna and the French Kiss, Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children is a book I read because John Green told me to. The most interesting thing by far about this book is that there are dozens of photographs that are laced throughout the story that are just as important as the text itself. In general, I'm much more of a words person than a pictures person, but these photos are like nothing I've seen before. They're incredible. Even if you don't want to buy this book, I recommend just going to the bookstore and picking it up and flipping through the photographs. The plot of this book is sort of paranormal with kids who have magical superpowers, which is always good. I'm not sure how well the plot and the writing would have held up by itself without the photos, but that's okay because the photos are there. However, I have two main problems with this book, the first being that it's a part of a series, which I didn't realize going into it. I just personally think there should be more standalone novels in young adult literature. Second of all, I'm just not a fan of the romance in this novel at all. I won't explain because I don't want to spoil anything, but I'm not okay with it, nope. The next book I'm going to talk about is Feed by M.T. Anderson. Guess why I read this book? Yep, the Vlogbrothers talked about it. It's set in this really futuristic kind of world where the internet is hardwired into your brain as a baby, and it creates this weird consumeristic society where everyone is completely dependent on technology for everything. Basically, it's just strange and not good. The world, not the book. I sort of expected to be hit on the head with all these morals and messages about technology in our lives, but the book left a lot up to the reader to draw your own conclusions, which I really appreciated. In the back of the book they had this interview with the author, and he said that he wasn't trying to predict what the future is going to be like. He was making a commentary on how we actually live our lives now, which I think is an even more interesting way to read the book. Next, I will talk about Good Omens, which is by Neil Gaiman and Terry Pratchett. To preface, I have not read either of these authors before. I've really wanted to start reading Neil Gaiman books, and I chose this one to start with because it was the only one at Half Price Books when I went there, and I'm really sorry to say that I was kind of disappointed. Basically, the plot is just a comedic take on doomsday and the end of the world, with the characters being angels and demons and the Antichrist and stuff like that. It was really witty and clever, but I just felt like it was kind of boring to me and it dragged on for a really long time. Maybe that's just me, and I still liked it, and I still plan on reading more Neil Gaiman books because I really want to like him. I don't really know how different this book is from his other ones that he's worked on by himself. So, in the last however many videos, those were all the books that I read in 2011 in really short reviews. Excluding rereads, I reread 8 books this year, and 7 of them were Harry Potter. If you want to know how I feel about Harry Potter, just suffice it to say that it is my life. The other book that I reread was The Great Gatsby, which, hey, I read because John Green told me to. Wow, I love The Great Gatsby. It was basically the only book I liked when I read American literature my sophomore year in high school, and I'm super excited for the new movie. And also there's this video game I found online that I'm gonna link to in the doobly-doo because it's awesome. Huzzah! I did it! Every book that I read in 2011 now has a short review on my channel. Good job, me! Okay, see ya.